Shays, we are back, boys. I love it. The camera's not even on. Just kidding.
There it is.
All right, episode
Strong
Yeah.
start. Strong start.
episode 16. We are back.
Is that
Damn,
really
we've
what it
done
is? 16?
Yeah, this is 16.
Damn.
Well, technically, it didn't count until I started on here, so 3, something like that.
Yeah. How many episodes were you on with this?
Probably
last?
3.
3?
Probably 3.
We lost count. No one cares.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was so annoying. I don't even have a picture on here. Look at me. Sad.
You had one and then you left, and then so we never got a new one.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't even know where the camera's at.
Yeah, we were gonna call it like season 1, 2, and 3, but honestly, like we listen to fucking Rogan a lot, and we're like just numbering them. Just
He's
sounds
on like
better.
episode like 3,000.
Yeah,
You know, like so-
Someday.
we're
yeah.
catching up. We're catching
that'd
up.
be cool.
Yeah.
But we had a little redo, right? Like we redid our studio and stuff.
Yes. Now, obviously, you guys see new set, new background, new backdrop, new lighting,
New
fucking
sponsors.
sponsors,
New building.
new
Oh,
building,
yeah, building.
Yeah, we're in a totally different unit. Than we
new
were before.
producer. What's up,
Yeah.
Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Hi,
What's
Kevin.
up, Kevin?
Yo,
we
what
got a new
up?
producer.
Yeah,
You guys
nice,
love me.
nice.
Fucking
New and improved.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should talk about the building. So it's kind of a sad day. We all met and had a drink after work at the old shop because we let that one go and moved into almost the same size unit, but it's only 2 doors down from our big store.
It is
So
the same
that-
size using it.
It's the exact same unit actually.
Yeah.
Just
just-
closer.
Just 20 feet instead of 200 yards. It made it easier transferring the guns and for Sarah Coat and you guys. So
But it
yeah,
was sad
so-
to see the OG shop go.
it
Yeah.
was very saddening.
Yeah.
Like we'll never get it back again, and like that's where it all started. So
Yeah.
moment of silence for the
Sad.
old shop. There we go.
Sad. Very sad.
Yeah. So, but that was fun. And then Raul decked this place out, so it looks fucking awesome. Painted the walls,
Jeez, putting in work.
everything, everything.
Did do a good job.
He hired day laborers.
I was gonna say
He is a day
Go to Home-
laborer. What the fuck
go to
are you
Home
talking
Depot
about?
or what?
I was like, everybody's gone. I'm going to Home Depot.
And
Sad thing is, I pulled up. They tried to hire me.
like, you available? Yeah, we got sponsors now.
Yeah. So real quick, shout out to Coffee Whipped. They're amazing. They support our scene. They support our niche. They support our cars and coffee.
Our 2A.
They support us.
2A.
Yep.
It's dope. Their Instagram, they're always posting pictures with HPPD. You know, HPPD is
cool.
always there. Shout out to Strike Industries. They went and got us all decked out.
Yeah.
Dude, as much whatever you think about their product, they've always had our back.
I
They've
shot their
always helped us out.
their polymer frame today on the 365,
And it was fucking
and I
nice.
didn't.
Oh,
hate it.
how was that?
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't hate
We'll
it.
talk
we can
about
talk
it. It was
about that
nice. Yeah, it was nice. We can talk about that today too. Like
Yeah.
just the YouTube shoots and
Yeah.
content and stuff. But
And then shout out to Power Base.
yeah,
Got our friends there at Power Base, baby. They hooked us up with their Bluetooth speakers, and they're actually pretty rad. We saw them in the shop, so you guys can check them out.
We
They
use them
will,
at the shop.
yeah, we use them at the shop. They will be here at our Cars and Coffee. So thank you to our sponsors.
yeah, definitely.
Thank you guys.
Especially like not especially like we know people that work at Power Base, right? And they sponsored the Durango, and they're doing stuff in the OBS, the part of the car club. And Strike, we've known, we go back years with them. We made their rifles, super good people, good company. But Coffee Whipped was kind of cool because they just came out and supported the 2A movement. They're local, that you can get there. They're like 30 seconds away from us. So anybody that's local, look them up. But, and it was just cool because Mai started that place and was totally behind us, and she's super sweet. So
She's
it was
super nice.
super nice. So
Yeah.
it was awesome. Her kids come out and work the booth at our Cars and Coffee. Like that was rad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come by, bring us coffee
cool.
and shit. All the
yeah.
time.
She
Totally.
always brings the guys coffee.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mai. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. So it's cool to help out another small business because we're still as big as we get. We're still a small business.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely, yeah.
So
yeah, the
cool.
little gun shop that could.
chugga
Yeah.
chugga 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 chugga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby.
At a certain point, we're gonna not be able. When we get store 2 or something like that, we're not gonna be able to say that anymore.
For a small
Yeah, that's
shop.
true.
Then
Yeah.
we're a medium shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go small, medium, medium. We'll
Yeah.
go like medium.
Exactly. Medium.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, what have you guys been up to? I think it's been about a year since we last recorded.
That's what they said. It's really been a year, dude.
Just about, yeah.
Just
I think
about a year.
It was
God
like
damn.
maybe in like
We've been through a lot. We've
who's
been
our
through a lot
last-
of people.
Who was our last guest?
The last one was Gun Owners Radio.
Mike Schwartz.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Mike
Oh,
Schwartz.
that was the last one.
I just talked to him a
No
couple
way.
weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
That's cool.
Because we went to his event right after that, right? The San Diego event.
Yep. went
Oh
to-
yeah, you guys went to the San Diego gun owners thing. That was a big one, the gun prom thing.
With little Dan
Yeah,
Dan.
with Dan.
Dan got hammered.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
That
Shocker.
was fun.
It was a good fucking time. Like Chuck and I felt like the two old men, fucking, just watching our son, fucking,
Go dancing and everything.
Yeah.
I heard about it.
And Dan was just like enjoying himself, no fucks given,
Yep.
and it was dope
Living
as
his
fuck.
best life.
He
Yeah,
was.
it's awesome.
And we were just like, we're watching you. You're having a good time. You're good.
It's all that matters. Just have a good time, dude.
Like no fucking worry or shame, just going in different groups, dancing. We're like, damn, he has balls. Like I'd
Yeah.
be shy.
He
You
doesn't give a
know?
shit, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit.
So that was kind of cool.
That's
Like,
awesome.
but yeah, that fucking gun problem thing was huge. Like, I think a lot of fucking people there.
Yeah.
cool.
They raised a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So it's crazy. Just went to lunch with the lady from the development manager from CRPA, and we're kind of going over things. And I'm telling her like all the stuff we've been in and we're involved in and that we're doing. And it was really like a oh shit moment. I was like, fuck my life. We're involved in, not to like pat our own backs, but we're involved in so much shit. Like
as we should be though.
A lot
You
of
know,
groups, a
yeah,
lot of
for
people.
sure.
a lot of groups, people, like we donate so much stuff to departments, to causes, to shows, like, and I was just, obviously it didn't hit me until like I'm telling her about all these different shows we're doing and coming up because, she wants to be involved too. And it's like, dang. And she was like, you guys are like the only gun shop that I hear is involved in so much community stuff.
Well,
And
don't
I'm
give
like-
anybody any ideas, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It'll happen though. It-
Trademark that shit. Knock it out.
Yeah. And it was just a wow moment where I was like, damn, like I'm so proud of us. Like we do a lot of stuff with so many companies and,
Why don't the
nonprofits.
other shops do it?
Probably
It's weird.
probably manpower. Just like the lack of giving a shit about the community. I think a lot of these shops kind of started loving guns, kind of like yeah, this is all speculation, obviously, but I think a lot of these places started loving guns, and then now they're just into
It
making
became
money.
a business. No, but I am too.
Yeah,
Like-
like,
like
we're in the
it's-
business to be a business, right?
Like
But
my
we-
drive is the money. It's also the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
The whole scene and everything like that. But like we were doing shit when we had 6 people, 7 people, whatever we could.
But
we
I
would
think,
just
I think
work
it's, I think it's
more
the people
and
that
get
we
out and do
had
stuff.
here, though, for sure. I think it's the crew that was hired.
I guess.
'Cause
I
it
guess.
really did start
I mean,
off
it's
as
like
solely reference.
Saying people can't do it or whatever, like a lot of this shit doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes you putting in the effort and
time.
wanting to build the business,
Time.
And just wanting to do it.
Just wanting to do it, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But-
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. Obviously the Midsummer Bash this year, we're going to be donating all the money we raised to the CRPA. CRPA within this last year or two, they've been doing so much for California.
Yeah.
And I think CRPA needs a lot more recognition than they actually get because they are fighting the fight for California. And what's crazy is, kind of talking with her, she was telling me like about like NRA, right? And she was saying, NRA doesn't dump any more money into California lawsuits. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, like they don't. Like
Think we're a lost cause or what?
they're focusing on all the other states. And
Yeah, because
So,
I guess
yeah.
probably we are.
Lost cause, right?
I mean, but
Yeah.
it's weird. We're still one of the
Number
us,
one.
Texas and Florida, the top
Yeah.
3 for gun sales.
yeah,
it's weird.
So that was interesting. So we're pretty stoked. Obviously, we chose them this year. And shout out to Arm Scholar because I did reach out to him and I'm like, hey, we want to choose a nonprofit this year that helps Californians, and I gave him like a list of like 4 or 5. I'm like, I just want your opinion on who you think would be a good idea. And he was like, honestly, CRPA without a doubt. He's like, they're kind of the least funded, but they're doing the most for Californians. So he was like, I would definitely do it, give to them.
yeah.
So I was like, shit, okay, like let's fucking do it. And obviously they are doing a great job. Last year or two, you see them pushing a lot of stuff. So
Someone's got to do it, and we're glad
sure.
someone is for sure.
yeah, and that's the thing. I always tell people, especially when they message us or they comment and they're like, oh, F California and this and F that and fucking laws. And it's like, okay, are you guys actively
Yeah.
contributing to anything to help fight this cause besides bitching?
And to,
Besides
and to
saying
talk
F
about
you,
that
F
too,
this,
like
yeah.
I am all for people saying I'm all for fuck California, fuck this place, I hate it, like I don't want to be here, but to a certain degree, like we just make do. You just got to at a certain point you make do with what you can do.
Yeah.
Like you can't sit there and bitch all day long and then
Not
do nothing about it.
anything, yeah.
Like at a certain point, like yeah, you're part of the problem now.
Yeah, no,
Shut
for
the
sure.
fuck up or get
Yeah.
out.
That's probably
Yeah.
why I don't complain so much about it, because I'm not actively. We do through the shop and stuff, but I'm not out there supporting our council members and
Mhm.
all that stuff. You know, and it's like it's bad a lot of other places. California's just super popular. So I was up at a dog trial 2 weeks ago, and the head decoy, Jeff Riccio, hopefully we'll get him on if he ever makes it out here. So Massachusetts, him and his wife carry the same gun as Stacy and I, and their gun laws are fucking just as bad as ours, or
Yep.
worse. They can't have threaded barrels. They have a roster. Their roster's bigger, but they still have a roster. They can only get certain guns. It's completely fucked out there too, but nobody talks about it because Massachusetts. No offense, Jeff, but like nobody's talking
It's like
about
half
it.
the
Like,
size of California.
yeah, California, they just want to bash on, right? And
Only thing in
know, it's
Massachusetts is
weird.
Boston anyway.
Boston.
Fucking Boston.
patriots.
All the people
Fucking
that bash on
Patriots.
California hate us because they ain't us.
I mean, it's weird.
Hate us 'cause they
Did you say
hate
anus?
us. Anus.
I don't know. I think a lot of people, like the person that's in like Podunk, Kentucky. No offense against Podunk, Kentucky. That's talking shit on California. Like, don't do it just because you can't.
Yeah, it's like shut
You-
up.
Like,
Just
come out
because you
here.
can buy an AR out of a Walmart parking lot and then go get the can at the Target parking lot doesn't mean you're better than us.
Right.
All right, a little bit, but not
I
that
was gonna
much.
say, that's pretty cool.
Like my whole life isn't guns.
Yeah.
Like it's a good percentage
do
of my
other
life,
shit.
but it's not my entire
Yeah.
life. Like it's if you want to live somewhere just for the gun laws, like more power to you. I mean, I can't talk shit. Stacy's dad moved to Pittsburgh. One of the reasons was it was a good gun state. So I guess some people do it. It's just
Yeah.
not my jam. I'm not going to move to this. If they said I couldn't have guns at all, or they start taking away large amounts, I'd be maybe more inclined to move.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't think I'll ever move out of Cali permanently. But if they were like, you can't have anything 5.56, anything NATO caliber, or something like that, I'd be like, okay, like this is going a little far. This
Yeah.
is like putting us at risk as civilians.
I guess that's
think.
actually
I
a
don't
really good question too. What is that? Is that your limit? Is that your last straw? What's your last straw
Yeah,
for
where
California?
do you draw the line?
know.
That's a good question.
God,
I
and
mean,
even though it's still
It's actually a good question.
because you could be like,
I think the
"Fuck
line's
yeah."
already been drawn and they're already past it, but we're just
I-
like,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, how many more times, right?
But like, so sitting here now, what's your line, Justin, for California? The trans guy is the governor.
I don't care about trans or gay. I don't care about that stuff. That doesn't matter. It's funny because Jonathan Katz, who's a dog guy too, but he just started his podcast and he explained his political views on his first one, and he made it very clear. He's like, "This is what I believe. I believe a gay married couple should be able to defend their weed plants with AR-15 assault weapons." And
hell yeah, brother.
that's kind of my view
Yeah.
too. And we may catch hate. Like I'm not a God-fearing person. That's just not me, right? But like, yeah, I don't care about the gay trans. I think everybody should have, as long as you're contributing to the community
As long
in
as you're not a
in good
shit
way.
bag.
Yeah.
Who
who
cares?
So
Who
what's
gives
your
a
so
fuck?
what's your line for California? What
My
would
line
make you
doesn't.
move?
When you say that, my
His
line
line's
doesn't.
very fluid.
My line doesn't really
That's
revolve
crazy.
around California as much. It revolves more around the United States, which is weird because I've had talks with Stacy, and I'm like, I don't know how bad this is going to get if they start taking away our guns. Like that's the first step. I have a history degree. It's real easy. If people that don't even have a degree that barely can read can realize that that's what they do in countries where you're going to implement martial law or going to push your agenda is you disarm people, right? The moment that they start taking away guns, actually taking them away, we're out. I don't know where I'll go, but it's not the United States. And
I think when
I'm
that-
about as American as they come. I mean, got it tattooed all over my fucking arm.
Fucking
but,
Colombia,
Let's go
dude.
to Spain, dude.
like Canada's just as bad. At least it's pretty much safer. But
Yeah, but, like,
Trudeau's
Canada's got-
terrible.
Canada's got the Canucks and Trudeau. Like the worst thing you're gonna have to deal with it there is a snowy pecker.
A moose.
But like that's about it.
I mean, England, you can't have any guns or a fucking knife.
I think New Zealand they banned a bunch of them after that shooting at that mosque.
Yeah, I would have to go to a country where they have the dog sport that I compete in. And so that's Australia, nope. Vietnam, nope. UK, nope. Ireland, maybe, nope. Probably Canada, nope. And the United States. So I'm kind of fucked.
Yeah, fucked up that. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, if I moved to Arizona, it would be like a 15 to 17% pay increase right off the bat because of their taxes, because we get fucked so hard in taxes. Literally, if I just changed my address, I lived there 181 days, I'd get like a 17% raise on my pay.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Whipped. Honestly, guys, we drink Coffee Whipped here at the shop and in the studio. One of my favorites is the Dalgona coffee, but their Vietnamese coffee will get you energized throughout the day. You know, I'm carnivore, so I love their triple meat breakfast sandwich. They're a supporter of the podcast, and we love them. They support us, and they make amazing goodies right here in Huntington Beach. Check out at Coffee Whipped _. That's at Coffee Whipped _, or hit the link in the description below. But I think, like, if they do something like that where they try to take away guns, like, that's when civil war fucking
I
break
agree.
out.
It's
I agree.
it's interesting thought, right? Because realistically, I think the only state that would actually try to do that is California. But
How would that actually happen?
you got to. That's the thing, is you got to think about too.
Like, are they gonna come knocking on doors?
But you got to think about which cops are going to knock on doors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right? How many ATF agents are currently employed, and then how many gun owners are there in California?
ATF
and how many
not going to give a fuck at that point. That's
how
not
many
ATF issues?
They
DOJ.
call it DOJ. How many DOJ agents can die before they stop?
Yeah, they're gonna go
doing no-knock
knocking on
warrants.
people's doors trying to take their guns.
Because
away.
like it's
See,
a genuine conversation.
But
Like
but I don't think it rolls like that, dude. Because if Cali says we're taking your guns away, and officers are getting offed, which we don't want or anything like
Yeah.
that, but like then if they have the support of a super liberal president like what they have now, then if they give them backup, then there's a
The
problem.
military and shit.
Then there's a problem, right? Technically, on martial law, they can take away all your guns.
Mhm.
So, like, if there's a FEMA, a lot of things that people don't understand. If there's a FEMA natural emergency or a natural disaster, they can take away all your guns fully legally. It's written. A lot of people miss that stuff.
But
So
how do they take your guns? Like, how would
they
that
would have
pro-
to knock and come take them. But they start with the registration shit that they're doing now, where you have to register them every year. That's another one that they're trying to do in California. You have to have insurance on it, everything like that. They're just trying to gather up an actual list of who has guns
Yeah.
where. You know, and it's like not everybody. Like mine's a little easier. Cool, I move them all to Arizona. You show up, I don't have shit. Well, I don't have them.
I moved mine to Justin's in Arizona. Too.
So
I,
it's like-
I actually bought a boat
dope.
cash and then the boat sank.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. You know, so it's just
What
like
you're talking
I hope it never gets to that point. That would be a fucking disaster.
It would suck too, because like I'm a huge believer that civil war could happen, but man, would it fucking suck to be going American killing American. That would just fucking
Yeah.
to
suck,
be the cops
dude.
that are going to knock on people's doors trying to take their guns? Like, imagine that mindset though.
Like they have like I know I have a couple buddies at LAPD who have there's a task force that they do it for like people who were on parole, who had felonies, who are out of jail now.
yeah,
Where because they don't previously take them, they arrest them and then they take them to jail. When they get out, then they go serve the warrant and they go grab their guns after they've been let loose, which super sketch. And he does teams of 10 dudes to go take 2 guns, and he's like, dude, the pucker factor on walking into a felon's house when he has an AR-15 registered to himself. He's like, I only do
Yeah.
it because the pay is great.
I bet.
Yeah, that's sketchy. I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't know if it'll happen in any of our lifetimes, to be entirely honest.
I think there's more likelihood of some kind of division, and I'm going to tread lightly here, some kind of division as far as race than political. I think with the immigration and different things that are happening, there's a lot of different states that have, I mean, Texas got super fucking close. Like they're
Yeah.
just offing people as they come across the border because the federal government said they can just come across the border.
Yeah.
And it's how it's impacting their communities. The people in Washington don't give a fuck. So it's like, I don't know if the guns is going to be the tipping point, but when they start taking them, that's kind of
Yeah.
that's
No,
kinda
I
my-
agree.
My cue to get out.
It'll be like in 2060 when all the cops are fucking robots. They just come to your door.
Oh
That'd be
God, that's
Oh.
Rogan's conversation
That'd be-
over and over. Is like,
What
they don't have
the-
to worry about fucking people killing the people
Yeah.
and killing the robots.
Yeah.
And just send more
What
robots.
the-
I never even
what's-
thought of that. Oh no,
What's your line, Raul?
we won't be around, but still,
that's fucked.
maybe barely.
That's like movie shit.
Yeah. What's your line?
I don't know, man. I love it here. My whole family's here, so it's hard. Like, wife's whole family's here. My whole family's here. Like, close to my family. Like, God, to just leave is like,
Say you can move all of them. What's your line? Say you'd all move and you'd all have fancy homes and you'd love it out there. What's your line?
shit. If I can find a good job out there, let's go.
No. What's the line
what would
that
it-
would make you go?
What will push you out of California? Not what.
It's already
will make you
expensive.
wanna
The
leave.
gas is ridiculous. The taxes suck. What else could they? What would be the point where you would reach? You'd be like, dude, we got to get out.
Yeah. What would be like? Okay, I'm grabbing all my shit and I'm gonna have movers come back and pick up the rest.
Man. I'm not gonna say we're like almost there, but we're almost there. Like all the liberal shit going on in California, and all the stuff in the media, like we're there. So I don't know if I have a line because we're living through it, and it's like something that's already
Ghost.
you know, all the bullshit we go through with everything, with all the criminals getting away with shit, with, you know, no fucking bail
Catch and
they
release.
yeah, I mean,
Pretty
really
bad.
our line should have already been drawn.
Yeah.
I think
So
mine-
I mean,
It's guns, dude. If they take away your ability
Yeah.
to defend yourself
Yeah,
and they
that
say
would-
you can't defend yourself in this state, I'm out.
I
that-
think
That's
My
not even
line
safe.
is-
That's not even safe for your
if they
family.
tell me they're gonna
No.
come knock on my door to take my guns, that's my line to get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
For sure.
I don't want to be put in that situation where I'm like, nope, you're not taking my shit. I'd rather just all right, I'm out.
100%. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, fuck that. They're not taking my stuff. And I'm like, cool. You got your wife and your 3 kids behind you. You're going to die over those fucking 5 guns? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way, dude. And if you did, that would be fucking ridiculous. I'm all for standing for your fucking beliefs.
Yeah.
100%. But that's something where you can give them your guns, move to a different state, buy more guns. Like,
Yeah.
that's not it. But I get their point in the fact that if we just let them do that, then they will.
Yeah, I mean,
So I get that point.
yeah, at that point, just
But that's going to take a bunch of people that are going to lose their life.
call it a day and just cut California off the United States. Let it drown.
Has there been talks of
there was talks of
California
that,
thinks-
California being its own fucking.
Is California savable?
I don't think so. To be entirely honest.
Why?
Because
You don't think we'll ever get a non-Democrat governor?
Fuck no.
Dude, when fucking voting happens, and as soon as it starts, 2 minutes later, it's like bing, blue. You're like, what the fuck? How they count?
Yeah,
fucking
the-
all
I
these-
was pissed on how many people signed the fucking recall thing for Newsom, and then how many people actually went out there and fucking voted.
Yeah.
Because it was like there was plenty of people that signed it. I think there was like over 4 million or however
Yeah.
many it was, and then like 1.7 million went out and voted. And I was like, you fucking pussies. Like,
do you think
It's-
that's all factual?
possible.
It's
Or do you
interesting
think it's rigged?
because I'm a firm believer that elections are just like a farce that they put in front of you, so you think you have choice.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, Sam. If you think that little of this state and this country, you shouldn't be living here.
No. It's not that I hate that fact. It's annoying as fuck. I've accepted that. I'm not so far to be like,
So you're
oh,
saying you're not free, because that's basically what you're saying.
it's an illusion of freedom. Which is what
I
everybody
think there's
loves.
some truth to that.
Yeah.
I think there is.
Yeah, but you've been saying that for years, and I've been yelling at you for years because you don't fucking vote, and it's pathetic. I shouldn't even have said that on here. But
I
like,
do vote.
You,
I
I
do
wasn't
vote,
talking
and-
about you. I was
and-
talking
I know.
about him.
I do vote, and there's still the illusion.
Cool,
It's still an
100%.
illusion.
I do too.
But when
'Cause
I
wanna at
go,
least say that I did my fucking part.
when I go, I'm like, nah, nobody gives a shit about that count. They only give a shit about what's popular in front of them. If being a Republican was popular, we have a fucking Republican governor. I would bet my next 20 years of paychecks on it.
I hope you would lose that bet because I get you for free.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is it savable? I think it's only savable if somebody comes in that's running the state that does not have these ideals.
I think it's savable.
How do we get someone to run the state?
I think it's genuinely savable if somebody comes in who's not based. If we just start fucking capping people in the government as to what they can get paid. If people can stop making $2 million a year just to be some asshole in a hat,
They don't though.
I think it's they get paid outside of their
Okay, but-
yearly salary,
okay.
right? So like there's a
Yeah.
there's
Too
a,
much
there's a
money. There's too
limit.
much money involved.
There is a cap. There's a ton of cap on what they can actually make. Yes, the influence and businesses and stuff. We're not even getting involved in that. That's a little harder. But getting a Republican or getting, I don't know. I think that you're not going to get somebody far right into
When's the
California.
last time we had a Republican governor?
Arnold. Was it Arnold?
Yeah, probably Arnold.
Bring
Sorry,
Arnold
Republican?
back.
Really?
Right? No, Arnold's like
No,
super anti-gun now.
He's
Fuck
super
that
liberal
guy.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Which is so
But
crazy.
so here's the deal,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
If
Well,
you
let's
got
talk about
Newsom
that.
way over here and you got, right over way over here, I think it will take somebody that's here.
I think
That
middle.
maybe
I think
we
the
can
middle
get.
is good.
That's
Like,
like
genuinely.
I'm very middle, dude.
Yeah.
I lay on the right because I'm fiscally conservative, but as far as socially, I'm very middle. Like I don't care what you do as
Yeah.
long as you're paying your taxes and you're being
It's like being
good.
fucking left alone. That's it.
Yeah, and it's like I think somebody middle might be able to win both of those votes, but somebody so far right is not going to be able to win.
I
both.
definitely think right now we are kind of at the precipice of like Democrats and Republicans truly understanding how fucked they are underneath that system, like becoming so fucked and so kind of caged on what they can succeed to do and what they can do, right?
Yeah,
that we're actually getting closer, even though we're so fucking
At
dead.
national level politics, I think I agree with you. In state level politics, I think there's still a lot more wiggle room It's just
Does it
man.
take someone that's not Democrat or Republican?
Mm-hmm.
Someone.
But the problem is you can't get the support of the two big parties, which makes
Exactly.
running incredibly tough. It's like the Ross Perot thing, right? Like Perot paid for all of his own campaigns because he was already a billionaire, but he was a good candidate.
Yeah.
We're not even getting into that, but like I think it would take somebody in the middle. Everybody knows I don't love Trump. I hate Biden, but I don't love Trump. But somebody that has their own money that
Yeah.
can't be bought, that can be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this because it's becoming such a shithole. I want to help fix it, and then they go.
Yeah.
Elon,
Yeah.
you're not in Cali anymore.
Shit show.
So we need a Republican governor, but this is what you do.
No, we just need a non-Democrat
You
governor.
fucking
How
lie
about
your
that?
whole campaign, act like you're a Democrat,
Right?
and once you get elected, be like, "Psych, bitch, we're
I don't
gonna
know,
write."
dude. The Illuminati's got to have some Democrat readers now.
Dude,
Like, I
they-
bet you it's got some like little scanning device, like D, oh he's blue.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't need a Republican. We just need not a Democrat. I have
Yeah.
that sticker that old guy used to come into the shop. It said anything but a Democrat. Like anything but somebody that liberal will be positive for this.
Yeah.
They're destroying businesses because they're overtaxing us to give money away. Like the wages are so high that
the
my
laws they're
fucking-
putting in are destroying communities right now because they're allowing
Dude.
so many shitbags out of jail.
Dude, my Luna grill cost me $21 for one fucking plate because now we have to pay everybody $20 an hour who has no
business being paid $20 an hour.
no business.
Fucking insurance
Hey,
companies are
cooks are
dropping
fucking
people.
hard workers, just so you know.
So I have a buddy. So I have a buddy that works for a big, a huge national bank that carries a lot of paper, mortgages for a lot of places. And he said the next big thing you want to watch out for, bro, is insurance. He's like, people's insurance is getting dropped left and right. Cars, very small, but houses. He's like, that's going to be the mass exodus out of the state because the property taxes are high and people aren't going to be able to get insurance on their homes. He was going into it a little bit more. I'm not an expert on it, but anybody that wants to look
you
it up,
still
look it
insurance
up.
after prison time. So
Oh,
what's
dude, the best. Wait, repeat it again. Chuck's growing his hair out ever
Yeah,
since
he
he got
is.
his head tattooed
He is, yeah.
because he's getting married. We'll
I
get
said,
into
I said- I
that.
said he looks like he sells insurance right after he got out of prison. That's the
Yes.
only job you could get.
And I was like, that's absolutely
That's
correct.
correct.
Like that's literally what
100%.
you look like.
Yeah.
So I got my haircut yesterday. I went home and I'm just like hanging out with Erin. You know, we're sitting on the couch eating dinner. We're like, she got home from work like a little after I did. I made dinner. We're sitting there for an hour after she gets home. I'm like, look at her. I'm like, you didn't even fucking notice I got my haircut.
Oh my god, you sound like a fucking woman, dude. Oh my god, you stop it.
She's
right
like, oh my
now.
god, you did. I'm so sorry. I didn't care, but I was just like throwing
Yeah.
it back in her face because
Yeah.
she does that shit to me.
I had that
Yeah,
conversation
yeah,
with the
that's
gal I was just dating recently. She cut like 5 inches off of her hair. Didn't even notice when she got in my truck.
And then she
She's
finally
like,
does
you
notice.
motherfucker.
She finally does notice I got my hair cut. And I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of how my hair is going to be for the wedding. You know, she's like, well, is it going to be that short in the back? I was like, well, what do you mean? She's like, getting at that. You can see my tattoo in the back, you know?
Oh,
And,
can you? Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that looks fucking cool.
And I was like, what, you want me to grow a fucking mullet for the wedding? Like, what the fuck do you want?
She's oh hell yeah, brother.
You gotta grow a mullet.
Wear a cowboy hat,
growing
dude.
it.
She's like, I thought your hair was going to be long like it used to be. I was like, well, that takes longer than fucking 6 months for my hair to grow out like that. She's like, well, I
Fuck-
guess it's okay. I was like,
Fuck
well,
that
thanks for
long hair.
noticing.
That looks way better than your long hair, dude.
Yeah,
right?
totally,
Thank you, bro.
totally.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
It looks
Well,
way
thank you.
better.
Yeah.
And plus, you
Let
can
me
still
know how my
part
hair
of-
looks,
part of your
everyone.
tattoo,
Let me
right?
know.
I'm a long hair guy. I love rocking a mullet, but definitely looks better that way.
Thank you.
It does, dude. Yeah, but that's funny. You're like,
Oh,
you
I'm
didn't
sorry, I
even
didn't even
notice. She's like,
notice.
oh my god. You're like, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care.
And he did the fucking.
I was like, you don't notice? I'm just going to shave my head for the wedding. Then she's like, no,
I'm
I'll
leaving.
notice that.
I'm
Yeah.
leaving. You sleep on the couch for that. That's what he said.
then he did the
I'm going
Bieber
back.
hair flip.
Right?
Out of hair.
That's
Bullshit.
Yeah, so, the
So-
next big thing we got coming July 1st is the excise tax, aka sin tax.
Yeah.
Um,
Gavin
I
Newsom
don't know why the
cuck.
fuck everybody's calling it a sin
Because
tax.
Gavin Newsom
Because
called
Gavin
it a
Newsom
sin tax.
called it that.
a sin.
Sin.
Yes.
Buying-
Like a,
buying
bibl- like a
guns is
biblical
sin.
sin.
Yes. He
Oh my
called
god,
it that.
fuck that motherfucker. I gotta pee anyway. Though.
Literally a cuck.
Yeah, he called it that. But yeah,
At a
so,
press conference too.
so
Fucking idiot.
for everybody who doesn't know what that is, we still don't know all the logistics of it.
Yeah, that's how
Um,
California does it.
But so there's going to be an additional 11% tacked on to your firearm purchases and ammo
The
purchases.
tax on the tax on the tax on the tax.
Yeah. So what we've been hearing, and again, this is not even in writing yet because they don't have nothing they've put out yet. So this is just kind of word of mouth. This is kind of
Hearsay.
hearsay. So the way we heard it's going to happen is, let's say you walk in, you're going to buy your firearm today on whatever, July 10th. and you're gonna pay your regular city sales tax, which for HB it's 7.75, and then you're gonna purchase your gun. You're gonna start your background check. When you go to pick up for background, you're gonna pay that 11% on pickup. Again, this is all hearsay. Nothing is indefinite yet. Also, we're thinking PPTs are going to be excluded because that transaction is not happening in store. But then again, when you go to pick up from Dross, we don't know what that checkout system looks
Yeah,
like.
we don't know if it's going to be taxed on the price of the firearm retail, or if it's going to be taxed on the actual sale that occurred. So we would actually have to have like a document saying like, oh, I paid $500 for this Glock
Yeah.
from this guy.
What
Which
if
is
like
super weird.
a family member shipping you a gun, and you're just drossing it then?
Same thing.
We
All
don't-
shipments are going to be considered are going to be taxed the state tax.
really?
Just like we do sales tax. If like places that don't have sales tax,
Yeah, I know that.
right?
But,
Same shit.
but that's crazy. So they tax your money that you make, and you use that taxed money to pay tax on something you're buying,
And then
now you got to
yeah.
pay another fucking
Yeah.
tax,
And then you got to pay taxes at the end of the year.
and you got to pay taxes on all that at the end of the fucking
You're
year.
like, where the fuck does it go?
Yeah.
Instead
So,
of triple F, it's
I
triple
want a
T.
receipt now. I want a receipt.
yeah. So overall on HB, you're going to be paying about 18% additional on tax in total for
Yeah.
that firearm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we're telling everybody right now, pretty much the last day you have to dross a gun is going to be June 20th for your pickup to be July 30th
Prior to 7:00.
prior to 7 o'clock. But Justin also did say on June 20th, if we get people fucking coming in
Yeah, we'll stay
super
late,
late,
obviously.
we're going to stay open. So if you're here June
Make
20th
a party out of it.
and you're here at 9 o'clock, well then obviously June 30th we'll
Boston
be here
Tea
until
Party.
9 o'clock
9:00.
to be able to deliver your
I like
gun.
that. Much tea
So
bags everywhere?
just prepare for that because as of right now, you basically only have 2 more chances to get a firearm and not pay that excise tax. So what I honestly tell people is if you're looking for that expensive gun, get it right now before that excise tax because
Yeah.
after July 1st, you will pay that additional 18% on that $2,500,
Which is
$3,000 gun.
Crazy, dude.
So instead of the Boston
Yeah.
Tea Party, we're gonna have the HB Gun Party.
We'll figure out. We'll workshop the name.
Yeah, that one didn't roll off the tongue very good. Huh? Damn it.
So I did talk to CRPA. I know I let you guys know this in the Ripe Supply IG that I would talk to them about, is there any lawsuits coming or is there one actually being funneled or what? And she told me they cannot file a lawsuit against it until it goes into effect. It has to be harming people and be an issue to then file a lawsuit against it.
We should all file a lawsuit saying that this tax is triggering us, and that it's definitely it's hurtful to our religious beliefs or our whatever beliefs that they give a shit about now.
Yeah. So
Definitely
sadly,
hurting the bank.
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
count?
so sadly, it is going to go into effect July 1st.
No matter what.
period.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Well, like I was talking to Justin about it recently, but it's gonna be so fucking hard to get it out of law when it's written into law, and it won't be for another couple years, most likely. So we'll probably be paying that tax for a couple years.
Yeah, and I
to
heard
be
it-
entirely realistic.
I heard another. Oh, it might have been Massachusetts.
They can't put like a
Another
I don't know
state
what the
was
proper
gonna
term is,
try
but
to
like
do that
a
too.
pause on it or
A
Excise
something.
stay or an appeal, I think.
Yeah.
They can.
I don't
like,
know.
You thought they would have done it for weed when they, weed is taxed 30%, 30% excise
crazy.
tax. But
But
there's
see,
a
that-
lot less weed smokers than there is
Yeah.
gun owners, and gun rights is a constitutional right,
Yeah.
and weed is not.
Yeah.
So like I think we should have a little bit more of a fight. So hopefully if they can fight it, maybe it'll happen quicker.
It'd be cool.
I don't know.
I mean, technically, I'm not a fucking pot smoker, so I don't like give a shit. But I would consider that like as somebody who doesn't partake, it's like kind of a luxury tax, you could call it for the actual like
I would
legality portion of it.
Sure.
But nowadays, like it's used
I think a gun's
so
not
medicinal. No,
luxury.
the luxury is for firearms is not because it's a constitutional right. It's a protected thing. Like
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
one of those things that you just like. It's the shall not infringe. But everyone's like, well, no. Shall not says you shouldn't. It's not that you shall not. I don't. Like, you don't want us to, but we can. You know.
Is that actually what they say is justification for infringing?
Pretty much most of the time, people are just like, yeah, well, it shall not was used in terminology way back in the day. Did we can technically change
Good
it.
thing
We're just
I've
trying to
never
be
had a
nice.
conversation with one of those people.
I love it. It's my favorite. I exclusively date liberal chicks just to get in arguments. They're my favorite.
Meet Chuck's fiance.
Hey, she's
I've
coming
met her
around.
quite a few times.
She's what?
She's coming around.
Coming around to what?
Shooting him.
Guns.
Is she? She go shoot yet?
We went. Remember?
Oh yeah, she went and shot.
Yeah, yeah. She's coming around.
That's good. I don't
She
know.
just
Guns,
doesn't notice my fucking haircuts.
guns not. I know. Guns not the only thing.
Get a
So-
new one.
So on that note, Chuck got engaged in Spain. Me and my wife and Chuck and his now fiance went to Spain for 10 days in September. That was fucking epic.
The shop
because-
got burned down.
Amazing.
Dude, it was rad. And I'm not a traveler. I don't really care about traveling except if it's for dog trials.
Yeah, but you're a
And
history nut too, so it's probably gonna be cool out there.
It was cool.
There was a lot of history.
It was cool. Other than the fact that like Stacy was like, "Let's go walk around," so we go walk around, and she didn't tell me that she wanted to go to this castle. And I shit you not, I can look it up on my phone right now. I think it was like 9.7 miles that we walked at like a 15-degree fucking uphill because it's the top of this fucking hill in Spain. And I was like, I fucking hate you so much. But they had like fresh sangria. Up
Well,
top, so
they
it was
don't
cool. But,
build
like, it was
castles on
gorgeous.
ground level. There's a reason.
Right, exactly. And I was like, is there a fucking tram for this or what, dude? I didn't sign up for this. But
Use your feet, Rari, dude.
yeah, we started in Barcelona. and went
Barcelona.
all the way down to, I always say it wrong,
Malaga,
Malaga. I say Malaga.
Malaga.
Malaga. And then we went up to
Granada.
Granada.
Malaga was Barcelona, right on the coast.
Yep.
Malaga, right on the coast.
Coast.
Beautiful beach cities. Then we went a little bit inland to Granada.
Did like olive. We did olive oil. Like we
We
had
went to olive
we had
oil
like a
tasting tour.
yeah, and it was only the four of us. It was epic. Like it was fun. These
That's super
fools
cool.
really do. We went from Malaga up to Granada,
Uh-huh.
and we took the train, like the fast speed train. We get on the train, we have breakfast. I got yelled at by the lady. That's a
He
different
stole
story.
a bunch of bread.
I didn't steal it. I didn't know it wasn't free, dude, and she fucking yelled at me. But anyway,
Fucking
but she like
Spanish,
shook
too.
her finger at me and was like yelling at me.
No.
Stacey always makes fun of me. She's like, "Yeah, the girl with the super nice ass," and like she did have a really nice. Like it was insane.
She's Spanish,
But-
of course they
But
did.
anyway, right? And we took this bullet train, and these three fools just fall asleep. So I'm sitting on that train
Well,
all
we
by
were
myself.
super hungover because we went out the night
Way
before,
hungover.
and you
But,
did
man,
not.
It was fucking beautiful. Like the whole like Spanish countryside on this train. It was pretty cool.
A lot of
It was
amazing
a lot
food. We had
Yeah.
some great food.
Yeah, we had a Michelin star restaurant and a couple of Michelin recommended restaurants. That was fucking epic. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As much as I hate traveling, Stacy just hit me up today and she's like, I want to do another international. And I'm like, okay, you got your one for 10 years. Like fucking, but
10 years, goddamn.
I don't like to travel. It's just
But
not,
you had
it's not my
fun.
thing. I had a great time.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And looking back now on the pictures, I just saw a picture come up in the house, like on our digital frame. And it was
that's
like,
cool.
that shit was epic. Yeah, I was like, I'm sick of these small ones. We just had this talk. I was like, I'm sick of these small digital frames. I was like, I want a big one. Like, look it up. And she was like,
Give me a big one.
$800.
Goddamn.
Right. But it's 43 inches.
That's
Jesus.
cool. It's like
Huge.
a, that's cool.
That would be fucking epic. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see these photos. Like I'm not into traveling, but I'm very super sentimental. So like I'm into memories, like with my friends and my family and my coworkers. Like that shit means more to me than anything. And so like being able to see that, it's worth $800. I was like, fuck it, let's buy it.
We got
But-
tattooed in Spain. That was
We
fun.
did get tattooed
That's
in
cool.
Spain.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's super
I can't show mine. I'd have to take my pants off.
That was weird. Super weird.
I got it on my thigh.
Nice.
He got his on his leg.
Yeah.
And the shop. What about our tattoos?
Yeah, we all got
Oh,
shop
yeah.
tattoos.
We all got shop tattoos.
Show 'em off, guys.
That's
Sorry,
a big
5+.
deal, dude.
It is a big deal.
You got where's yours at?
It's on my
Oh, on
hand.
your hand.
It's a very awkward angle.
He's got to get
Sam
redone.
got his leg done.
I did.
Come on, put your leg up.
Hold on, I got my
He's
shit.
got
Look at
pants
those
on. He's gonna have to take his pants
Get
off.
my-
Oh,
too.
never mind.
Yeah,
Don't take
you
your
can put
pants
the
off.
camera on us
Don't
for
worry,
the
it's fine.
meantime.
He's
Right.
got boots.
Duncan,
We got-
show us yours.
I got mine.
Hell
I got
yeah.
mine here.
There it is.
Oh,
Let me
oh
help you.
there it is.
Nice.
Sam's is the biggest.
Fucking A.
Yeah. So that was
John
cool.
got tattooed.
Yep, on his foot.
Mike,
Did not.
Did
he's
not.
on his way.
He's going there right
Next
now.
year. On his way next year.
That was like a big thing for us because we always said if we hit this certain number, if we're doing the business, that we will get tattooed.
And
I
thank
kinda-
you, Alex.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks, Alex, dude.
Yeah.
Alex
Yep.
Coulter.
Is it
Coulter?
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 I don't know how to
Coulter?
pronounce it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
He's
was
super
super
rad.
cool. Yeah, he came to the shop and tattooed us. That was epic.
He came in yesterday. Oh, I
yeah.
shouldn't talk about this. He came in.
Okay.
He's trying to make it a secret, but drove some gun.
Don't talk about it then.
Well, it's not a big secret, but
When's this gonna release? In
A
a
little
week?
secret.
No, hopefully
Tomorrow?
Friday or Saturday, maybe.
Woo! Woo woo!
Should be pretty quick. Should be.
So on that note,
Look
Saturdays,
at Kevin. Kevin's stressing.
Kevin, tomorrow, please.
we've been doing a ton of YouTube content.
God, we're YouTube stars now. We're big as Grand Thumb. I heard.
Fun,
remember that
dude.
one time I went on there?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I
He
had a
said
great
nothing
time.
the entire time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Sam got called a fuck.
Sam.
Yeah.
So Sam.
Oh yeah.
So
Hey, real quick, Sam, what do you think about this?
And now
I
back
did
to Sam.
fucking great.
Technically,
My
yes.
first time.
Technically, no.
Work in progress, guys. Come on.
Yes, you are. Our
Another-
favorite.
It's going good. It's funny because the first video I did without Sam there, like fucking popped 6,000 views.
Damn, what are you
It's
trying to
What are
going,
you trying to say?
but
Weird how that works.
yeah, it's fun.
So
Sam adds a lot because he knows a lot more about the guns than I do.
another cool thing for all you car enthusiasts, we are now sponsoring the Quarantine Cruise,
Yeah, buddy.
which is pretty dope for us.
So for us non-car people, what is that?
So
Yeah,
you non-car
I'm so
people,
curious, actually.
The
so
biggest cruise in the estate.
Really?
biggest
In-
cruise
in
And
California?
Yep, and it happens monthly. Usually it's the third Sunday of every month.
Biggest by following or biggest by like turning out?
Turn out.
Turnouts.
shit.
They even have celebrities come out. You'll see
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's came
Whoa,
out.
no shit.
Yeah, fucking it's
Like-
pretty rad.
500 to 1,000 cars at the first meetup,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
then tell them the coolest part.
So the coolest part is so it starts off at SoCo in the Mix, and they always do a cruise to destination plan B, and then so now because we're sponsors, 3 of the cruises of the year are going to end here at Rifle Supply. So
we're
that's
gonna
gonna
fill up
be-
So
everything.
we're gonna need
Yeah.
2 parking lots.
We're gonna need
Yeah.
more employees.
We need like 8 porta potties. I think is 8 is probably the number, and
Yeah,
it's
so you
gonna
guys
fill
can
up the
stop
entire
blowing up
lot.
our shitters.
Yeah,
God, I
so-
think we need to clean those things afterwards. It's gnarly.
So obviously,
okay,
for
I
us-
don't.
It's like Hiroshima in there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so for us being car guys, this is fucking
huge.
rad. We're so
That's cool.
into this, and so this Sunday the 19th, they're all gonna land on our Cars and Coffee days. So the 19th, we will be out there in the morning at Quarantine Cruise with a canopy set up and giving out some
We'll
free
be out
swag.
there every
Everyone.
every cruise.
Every
will be
car-
out
Raul
there.
will
cruise.
be out there on this one, and then are you taking over the show for the setup?
Yes, sir.
Kinda.
Yes, sir.
Chuck's taking over my Cars and
I
Coffee.
know.
Over.
I know. It's cool.
So it's pretty exciting. It's dope. Those guys do a great job, putting on that show. So we're super pumped and stoked to be a part of it now.
It's our local market.
Yeah.
Like it's always started. Well, for the most part, I think did they always do SoCo in the Mix? No, I think it met at a couple places.
It started off
initially.
at a different place.
Yeah,
and then
we went to Huntington Beach, that
Yeah.
state park, and then they end in Long Beach. I've ended a bunch of different places. The one on Beach Boulevard,
Yeah.
but this one it's pretty cool. This started during the pandemic. They started doing the cruise, and it just fucking blew up.
blew up and
Yeah.
hasn't
That's cool.
stopped.
That's super cool. I mean, there was nothing else to do,
It's a
so I
lot of
guess you
fun.
guys can hang out with each
Like
other.
open to all cars, all many models, and
Everything.
everything. Scions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll take
not
the,
yours,
We'll take,
but
the,
science,
we'll take the
yes.
Explorer out.
Yes.
Start bumping some tunes.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, you go to that shit, you'll see some rad cars that you
Yeah.
will not see every day anywhere.
it's fun.
Because guys literally bring out their prized possessions to that show.
That's cool.
Like a bunch of people do like reveals of their cars and shit there too.
That
right?
too, like car builders doing builds, they fucking look forward to doing that shit. Dudes be driving from fucking Frisco, like just to come to this fucking cruise.
No way.
Yeah, so pretty stoked. The next big announcement too is we're hoping the first cruise that they do come down here, we're possibly looking at July, and it might be the weekend before the Midsummer Bash.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So
Back bashes.
yeah. So
Man,
The
That's
guys
gonna be-
up
that's gonna
front
be
just
like-
prepare. No
That's going to be
days
like
off.
a 14-day straight work
yeah,
Nah, you
and-
could take some days off.
in between
yeah.
those.
So the thing, why
Make
that
money.
Yeah, the why that one's important to them is because it'll be, I believe, their 50th cruise,
Oh, that'd be a
something
big one.
like that.
That's cool.
So when they do that, what they're going to try to lock in is bring 2 In-N-Out trucks here to give free In-N-Out to everybody who attends.
God damn.
And that's
We want
fucking-
that one.
Yeah.
I want that
Yeah.
one.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fucking dope.
So no Chef Chuck on that one.
Stop
No
it right
chef
now.
check on that one.
Nope.
Chef Chuck will be eating In and Out.
In-N-Out, baby.
Me two double doubles deep.
They only serve singles.
Oh fuck!
Do they really?
I'm not
I
going
don't know.
then.
They usually have like a set menu.
trying to
but I
crush
don't know.
my
Yeah, I
dream.
think it's all
It's a
cheap.
normal-
They only have 4 fucking items. How sick can the menu
It's
be?
usually like one burger and chips.
Yeah, yeah.
Chips
good
or
point.
fries?
Chips.
Oh,
Yeah. Fries are extra, dude.
what?
Yeah.
No way.
So yeah, so we're stoked about that. So then if that happens in July, Midsummer Bash the weekend after, July 27th, which is huge, it's gonna be another huge event. So
Are we gonna have the dunk tank at this one?
I
A
want
dunk
to.
tank? What
I
the
want
fuck?
to.
Don't fucking look at me.
I wasn't at our last
Don't
one.
look at me.
I gotta.
I was in Utah.
Oh.
Yeah,
They wanted the dunk tank.
I was gonna.
I'm not getting in that water
I'll go
unless
in.
I'm the
I'll go
first
in.
person in
It
it.
You
has
could be
to
the
be-
first one.
If
Yeah.
I'm the first person,
the
that's the
first
only way
one.
I'll do
I'll
it.
get in there.
Yeah.
What
and
if
then
it's chlorinated?
Can I be buck naked though?
I don't care.
I gotta change
No,
back my
you
work
can-
clothes.
no, a
I'll
Borat,
get you a
a Borat
modesty sock.
swimsuit.
Yeah.
Thong?
The slingshot.
I'll start losing weight.
Slingshot bikini. Yep.
This episode is brought to you by Powerbase. Guys, we use Powerbase Bluetooth speakers in the studio, the warehouse, and even in the shop. We love their Bluetooth speakers. They've been around since 2000. They also do car audio, marine, and power sports, engineered right here in the USA. Not only that, they manufacture their own products. We love Powerbase. We use them also in our vehicles. They sound amazing. Visit powerbaseusa.com or click the link in the description below.
Order one on Amazon.
Just
I don't
balls,
think- it
the
doesn't
balls
matter
hanging
who
out
goes
the
in it. I
side.
think that would
Small.
be fun.
No, for sure. And it'd be a way to raise more money. You know, you got to buy, a ticket for $5 or $10 to
Yeah.
try to dunk.
It'd be cool. Be like an airsoft gun where you got to shoot the target to dunk someone. You know, I don't know if that's possible, but
That would be cool. I don't know if that is possible, but that
We
would
can
be
figure it
like
out.
a little target.
yeah.
We can figure it out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I do want to get, try to get dunk tank.
Midsummer. When's the Midsummer Bash? The 26th,
July 27th.
27th.
I will be here. It's good. I'm traveling so much for the dog stuff. Like I'm gonna be gone a lot. August and then Utah. I'll be gone back-to-back weekends. In October I'll be in Utah and Compton. There's 2 different ones, so that's what I've been doing.
Oh, I'm going to Utah in October. Nice.
I really
How's the pups?
And congrats
hang out
to
with each
you. So everybody who doesn't know, Justin is now not you. Nakoa is now PSA.
PSA 1.
PSA 1.
It changes his name. His name is now Nakoa PSA 1.
And what does that mean?
The titles stay at the back end of the name. So in my sport, it's Protection Sports Association. So it's a PDC, your Protection Dog Certificate to enter the sport. Basically, that's like your behavioral test, make sure they can do things, and then you go. The titling is the 1, 2, and 3, and you have to pass twice.
Is that kind of like stripes for like?
It's big. So like if I ever went to breed Nakoa, the fact that he's titled would mean that it holds more value. He's been put through those tests of pressure, of obedience, of bite work, of environmentals, that he's stable, things like that. So it's huge. So yeah, we're going to be competing a bunch. We started a PSA club with my buddy AB, who hopefully we'll have on not next week, but the week before, or the week after, or something like that, whenever. He moved down from San Jose, so he's a dog trainer from San Jose. He was an Army vet. He was at Guantanamo Bay. He was a medic. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully he'll have some cool stories, and we're just training dogs. That's what I do. I work, I train dogs.
Man, this guy doesn't know shit. My dog can sit and stay.
I love Bullet. Love Bullet. But yeah, that's all I've been up to,
Can
pretty
it
much.
sit and stay at the same time?
No.
Right?
He only knows
Exactly.
one. He's like,
Um,
what?
Yeah, that's about it for me. Just dog stuff. Dog stuff. I have another puppy on the way, so I'll have another puppy here hopefully in 3 or 4 months. I don't know from which litter, but yeah, that's about it.
Sam, what's new with you?
Tattoo. You got
Oh, yeah.
got sleeve going?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Slowly but sure. It's a memorial for my mom.
And ladies, he's single.
Oh, so single. It's awesome.
Well,
this
by the
week.
time this
This
airs,
week.
Yeah, for sure.
by the time this airs, yeah.
It changes with the wind, okay? I'm a flowy guy. I just fucking
Single and ready to
just
mingle.
ride the wind wherever it takes me.
Nobody ever listens.
Right into some random chick's house.
How about you just be comfortable by yourself? Just
I am
work,
comfortable by
build your
myself.
career.
I'm just more comfortable with someone on top of me.
That's stupid. Jesus, I don't even know why I talked to this guy.
Cheers to that, Sam.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, man, that's good.
that was
I have so much to say here, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna.
Hey, you remember when you were his age?
Not like that.
Oh, fuck off.
It wasn't.
Debauchery. That's
It
finest,
was.
I'm sure.
It was crazy, but like I didn't need it.
I don't need it.
But you
I want
wanted it.
I don't need
No,
it.
you do.
I don't need
You
it.
go from okay. We're not going there on the fucking podcast. We're not going here on the podcast. We're just not doing it. Chuck's getting married.
Yeah.
We went over that. When?
Planning, November 1st.
You guys are all invited.
11123.
Tickets are in the mail.
11123.
11.
Did you guys
One.
plan that?
I picked it so I wouldn't forget.
Wait,
Wait, that's easy to remember.
2-3. We're in 2-4.
Oh, 2-4. Sorry, 2-4. See, I already fucked it up.
So I wouldn't forget. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That wasn't
Jesus.
planned out well.
Damn it.
No one's gonna be there because the wedding invites went out with
Yeah.
2023.
Like we missed the wedding.
Oh, whatever.
Fucking A.
What about you, Ragu? Anything new?
I'm fucking back in the gym. I'm super stoked about that. It's been years. I mean, I was kind of in and out, like here and there.
So
but-
what's your split? Is it gluten hamstring, back gluten hamstring, back gluten hamstring?
Yeah,
Yeah,
push,
I think
pull,
so.
legs.
Meat.
Yeah, just booty cheeks the entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
push.
strike me as a booty gains kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm trying, baby.
Yeah.
That's what you used to be, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Vega used to yell at me all the time. He was like, if you stop doing fucking hip thrusts and start working on your grip strength, you could actually turn a fucking bolt, you ass. I was like, Jesus.
Jesus, you remember that? That really hurt you.
Dude, that was tough. I had some great glutes back in the day. Listening to Crush Can right between them.
And Raul's doing his dumb diet.
Yeah. New diet. Tell us about the new diet.
Raul's a native, bro. He's a native son.
Carnivore, baby.
Carnivore.
Carnivore.
Super
Uh,
unhealthy.
Hey, you know,
Seems to be working for him.
Sound like a
Losing
liberal.
weight and healthy are not the same thing.
hey, whatever
I don't
makes
know.
the fupa go away. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. See? You know what I'm saying?
No.
No.
He's in the eye of the
I've
beholder.
given up.
He
I've
looks
given up.
good.
So it's crazy. Obviously, I told Sam I went down like a rabbit hole last night, and I do it a lot of like going into like just diet doctors, diet influencers, all this shit, right?
But where are you finding these diet doctors and influencers?
Just on social
Instagram.
media, you start searching.
Pinterest.
You know? Yeah,
Pinterest
Instagram.
specifically.
yeah, they're actual fucking doctors, and not like.
Pinterest and Omegle.
And it's crazy. You'll find doctors and influencers alike that are just they talk shit on every diet out there. That if you look for diet shit out there, you don't know really what's good, to be honest, because everybody talks shit on everything. Oh, vegan's horrible.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
so much
fucking-
information. And
yeah.
so-
Eating the carbs and starch is horrible. Fucking eating fruits is horrible. You know, all the sugar, and it's just it's wild. It's fucking wild. And honestly, I've always had stomach problems my whole fucking life. Dude, I would have fucking diarrhea once a week, and that's just a normal fucking thing. And since I've been on carnivore, like I've had normal fucking shits. So to me, that's where I was just kind of like, whoa, this is weird. Like I'm having normal fucking
You should be the
shits.
spokesperson for the carnivore diet.
What do you eat?
Yeah, give us your day to day.
So I eat like
What's for breakfast?
In the morning,
breakfast,
small
I
rabbit,
do,
right?
I do 4 eggs, and I do 4 slices of ham. And then for lunch, I'll have like 10 ounces of 80-20 ground beef with some grilled onions. And then for dinner, I'll have either ground beef again or like a ribeye steak or top sirloin steak.
Have you had your cholesterol checked?
No.
All you're eating is cow?
Yeah, baby. And
He's
then
eating ham too.
ham.
Oh, yeah,
That's
ham.
pork
And then I'll
and
go to
chicken
the
babies.
Yeah,
eggs in the morning.
go to the gym at night, and then I'll have
No, me.
Oh, I was like, what's
then I'll go to the gym at night, and then I'll have a protein shake when I get home.
Have you had your cholesterol checked?
No,
Probably should.
I mean it was
Good.
probably bad when I was eating McDonald's. Every
Well, I'm
day.
not saying it's.
But
I'm
that's
not,
not the other alternative. Those aren't the only two alternatives.
I was just curious. I was genuinely curious if you've gone to get your blood tested
No.
to see how your body's reacting.
Here's
to
the
it.
thing, though, right? And whatever you
I
guys.
like the smile on his
All
face
right.
right now.
He's like,
He's so excited.
okay,
He's
wait,
so
hold on.
fucking excited.
when I was eating fucking Taco Bell and McDonald's and fucking tortas, you guys didn't give a fuck.
No, because
Now I'm
That's
trying to eat
bullshit.
healthy.
No,
and you guys are
that's-
talking shit.
No. I gave a fuck then also. I said the same shit then. I was like, dude, let's just get on meal prep so that you can eat clean, and that's really it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
because
sure I
you're
gave you
not
shit
going
every
to
time.
just eat cow for 50 years, for 50 more years. It's not going to work, dude. Your body doesn't process
I would be
like
yeah,
that.
I would be genuinely. I would just out of curiosity. If you had gotten your blood tested and your cholesterol checked prior to
Yeah.
starting the diet,
Which I
and now
should've.
where
Yeah,
probably,
which I
and
should've.
now where it sits now,
Yeah.
like you should probably get a checkup and make sure the actual. This is the thought
the
process for
health
me.
side.
You
of
should make sure you're actually healthy because you could feel really good, but your body's shutting down. It's just like going into starvation mode or whatever you want to fucking call it, whatever the after effects may be for the based on your.
I'm
your
all about you
personal-
being healthy, dude.
I was gonna say, I just want to give
I'm
him a
all
round of
about you being
applause for
healthy.
Just trying. That's a good
Oh,
job,
thank
dude.
you.
Like, yeah.
I'm all about you being
We're still
healthy.
gonna talk
but,
shit,
but
but-
healthy. Like I don't care what weight you're at, as long as you're healthy.
You don't eat-
Now I may die in a month from fucking cancer, and you would never know it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't eat
I get
greens
it,
at all?
But like,
No.
Where do you,
Dude,
get
you
your,
gotta-
where do you get your vitamins from?
Meat.
No, jeez.
Jesus Christ, you know how
I'm
many, you know how
fucking
many
leaving.
vitamins?
I'm
are-
leaving. What are you talking about? There's no nutritionist that would ever be like, "Yep, you're good."
Do you take a daily vitamin at all?
No.
Dude.
Yeah.
You should probably have some veggies or something.
Moving on.
Genuinely, you should go to a doctor to make sure it's healthy in your body, because you may be deficient in certain.
Well, he takes his protein shakes.
Who
Isn't there
cares?
nutrition in
No.
protein shakes? No?
Who
I
cares
don't know
what
about
you're?
that.
There are
Who cares
vitamins in
what
there.
how much you
Yeah,
weigh,
kind of.
bro? Who cares how much you weigh
I
if
do.
you're not healthy?
He does.
Shut
I care.
up, Sam. Who cares what you weigh if you're not healthy? At least
He
takes
just wants
like
to
some.
look good for the gram.
At
dude.
least take some athletic greens or something like that that has like everything. Like I don't take a daily vitamin and I don't need a lot of greens because they fuck up my stomach. But I do AG1 once a day, and it's all of my vitamins, my greens, my probiotics, a mushroom complex, everything like that, and it seems to work really good. But I'm just trying to put as much nutrients in my body as I can,
Yeah.
not just lose weight. I only am giving you shit. I've only been giving you shit because I care about your health because you were my friend before you worked here.
Oh, I take creatine too, so I'm taking it right now.
Oh, that's a vitamin, right?
Sam, don't say a word.
Can you put
Don't
the camera
say-
on me? I just want to.
Don't say a word, please.
Creatine's good for you. Even Joe Rogan saying creatine's good for you.
Joe Rogan.
What's creatine good for?
Joe Rogan is fucking jacked because he works out every goddamn day. And he has a balanced
Joe Rogan's
diet.
on carnivore diet too.
Does he eat vegetables? Does he take
Yes,
daily
very
vitamins?
He's
He
very
takes AG
balanced.
Green.
But does the carnivore diet say you can't eat vegetables?
So he has fucking.
No.
He has
so
fucking
the only thing
vitamins.
he does have, which I was doing at the beginning, was he does all meat and then he does fruit, which he does blueberries, strawberries.
I
he
know,
does
but does the
apples.
carnivore diet say you can't eat veggies? It's just strictly
No, there's
meat?
different levels of carnivore. There's like they call it kind of like the keto
There's
carnivore.
one level of carnivore. Carnivore is only meat. If you're going to be adding greens into it, you're a fucking omnivore, which is what a
See,
human is.
I don't get it. Like, because so the carnivore diet is based on hunter gatherer, right? It's based on the fact when we used to have to hunt for meat, and that's all that we had. This is
Kind of.
before sustenance farming.
Kind of.
This is before there was farming, so we didn't have any greens. So it's just eating meat. Is that what it's based on?
Yeah.
Which is
Kind-
okay.
yeah, but there's
I mean-
there's a flawed logic in that too, because there were still fucking greens on the ground that people would eat. When you couldn't find meat, you fucking ate greens, because otherwise you'd die.
Eat some grass, motherfucker.
Yeah, go touch grass.
But yeah, Joe Rogan, he talks about it all the time. He's carnivore, and all he does is incorporate fruit. So he does like apples and blueberries,
no
strawberries,
veggies.
No veggies and no vitamins.
no.
Positive about that.
So what's
Yeah. I mean, the last.
I don't feel like he's that. I listen to Rogan weekly too. Like, but I don't think it's that. I don't feel.
How
like
about
he's
this?
that
How about
strict.
okay? How about if we're gonna do scientific studies
mean,
right now?
you
we're
drink-
gonna, we're gonna
but
make
you're-
it.
let's all be scientists.
Yeah,
for
we're
a
gonna
minute.
make science right now.
Hold
So-
hold on, real quick, real quick.
Hold.
They didn't have alcohol during the carnivore diet.
Oh, that's
He's
a good
drinking
point.
So
Coca-Cola.
How the fuck is that affecting
He's
you?
drinking
That's
Coca-Cola.
worse than alcohol.
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
And alcohol?
No.
Just
I'm
Coke
drinking.
Zero.
I'm
You're
going
not
to-
drinking any alcohol.
I'm going to the gym tonight. I even told him. I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
told me he's not drinking today.
You don't drink at all?
I haven't drank. The last time I drank was when we did the tester episode, and I had one Happy Dad. That was how many weeks ago already?
Just a couple weeks.
I
yeah.
mean, that's healthy.
Couple weeks.
That part's healthy.
So
You
yeah,
don't
even
drink on the
genuinely-
weekends?
tonight, no.
To be
like,
to
I
be to
don't.
be scientists
So
about it.
there's no sugar, but there's
What's wrong with you,
aspartame in
dude?
there,
Yeah.
which is terrible for you.
To be-
Yeah,
to
but
be-
I-
gotta drink. dude.
Aspartame
Yeah, but-
or
Yeah,
whatever.
to
not
be
healthy to not
real
drink.
The
scientists,
last time I had a Coke Zero was probably like 4 months ago.
you should genuinely go to your doctor and see how healthy you are right now. Actually, get tested out. Like get tested.
No, for sure. I want to. Yeah.
Well, you don't,
You have
you don't
insurance.
want to.
Hey, you should too. What if my numbers are better than yours?
They probably will be. I
I have
no
high
image
cholesterol.
of
Mine
health,
always
that's
pops
for
high.
sure.
It always pops a little bit high. He's like, I'm not worried about it. He's like, but you just generally have a little bit higher cholesterol.
Yeah, go check it out. I mean, you're old now, so you may as well.
Cholesterol's like kind of a myth too.
You got like 10 years left, so
It really is.
What about blood pressure?
Blood pressure is legit an issue.
yeah.
Yeah, mine's fine.
How do you know?
Cause fucking a couple weeks ago I went to a little pharmacy over the road.
He's your,
Okay.
he was your friend first.
So what else is going on, guys? So what else is going on? What's fine? What were your numbers?
He's like
It was like
20 over 60.
No, it was like 70
You're dead.
70 what?
under 140.
What was your big number?
70 under 140?
140 over 70? That's
Yeah.
not bad. I don't
Okay,
think.
so 140 is severely hypertensive. 120 over 80 is going to be the best. Anytime you cross into 130, you're pre-hypertensive / hypertensive.
Did you say
And
40?
No,
He said 140.
No, under,
That's
under,
severely.
underneath.
That's
No, is
way
it?
high. Yes,
It's high.
They wanted to hospitalize me. I was at 160, which is much higher, but I was at like 160 over 140. I was having issues in my life. It was a long time ago, but like that's way too high, dude. 140 is way too high. The 70, that back end number, is very good. I know because I usually run 131 to 136 at about 91, which is generally high, but I've always been slightly hypertensive.
Right.
What your blood pressure does is that's how much blood is flowing through your veins. So your heart. So if you have congestion in there, that's what leads to heart attacks and heart failure and stuff like that. 140 is way too high.
All right.
Might be
Next,
good. Might
I'm
be good
doing a
check.
fucking full blood work, and we're talking about that shit next.
Just
time,
go get
okay?
your
Dude,
blood.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can come by my house. I have a blood pressure cuff at my house.
No.
Stacey
Go
has
go
to
do
check
go
it.
do legit blood work.
Yeah.
And I am genuinely curious to see how this diet is
Let's
affecting
all go do blood work.
Because then
I get
after
mine done
that,
every year.
after
Let's all
that,
do it, and then we'll come back and compare it next time.
Someone's gonna have to hold my hand because I hate getting blood drawn.
you think he's a germaphobe, so we can't touch it.
Like air do it, like that.
Wallace,
That's touche. That was a very good point. Dude. Touche. That was a very good point. I like it.
Honestly, my biggest problem with other foods always made like my stomach fucking. I always
Dairy.
felt bloated like when I fucking ate food.
Dude, but
And my other biggest problem is like the people that track their foods all day long and count that shit. I also don't want to be doing that the rest of my life.
you don't have to. But you don't listen to anybody else. You just want to do your own thing. Like, dude, I was 229 pounds and I got down to 165 just by eating clean. No salt, no sugar, stuff like that. But like,
Do
what
you
I'm
count your calories and carbs and
None.
fats?
none.
but
No macro- no macro,
salt,
none of
that's
that stuff.
unrealistic.
You just use substitute salt. It tastes just like salt, dude. Morton substitute salt is just as good. You guys just don't have any experience. Him and I are the ones that have experience with nutrition. Looking at nutrition and a diet just having to do with aesthetics is not the right way to do it. You're just saying I'm just losing weight so I'm getting healthier. That's untrue. Like it's just like this fad bullshit. Like we've done it for a long time. Like my dad has a master's in phys ed, dude. Like that, I was raised just around food stuff. I'm not saying I know everything, but looking at it just based on aesthetics is wrong. Like you're not giving yourself the best chance to be healthy, dude.
But you have to be in a calorie deficit. Am I right or no?
What for
what?
ketosis?
To lose weight.
To lose weight?
Yeah.
It depends, right? So it depends on what your definition of losing weight is. Like if you're burning fat while also gaining
My
muscle.
definition of losing weight
Because-
is I'm at 250. I want to get to 240.
So
Stop looking at the numbers.
There's an issue with that because your goal is not to be 240.
Your
Your
220.
your goal is to lose fat. You could be
You're true.
250 and more muscle mass, and you would be happy.
your goal is
You
to
don't
be
give a
your
yeah,
goal
you
is to
don't
be
give a
healthy.
Fuck about the number. You give a fuck about if you look good in a t-shirt or a suit. That's what you give a
Yeah.
fuck about, which I'm totally fine with. And there's in each body reacts differently. Every body reacts differently to every type of thing. Technically, if you want to lose fat, you should be eating more protein, working out more often, cutting down your carbs. But there's also bodybuilders who do it the exact opposite. There's bodybuilders who do a shitload of carbs and a shitload of
Well, they're
protein.
juicing though.
There's
We're talking about not juicing.
the steroid factor of bodybuilding is a factor, no doubt, because it makes them gain muscle faster. However, the gym itself is 30% of gaining muscle. 70% of it is diet, even with steroids. Even with steroids. You think Ronnie Coleman got as big as he fucking is, was an Olympian for 8 fucking times because he just ate shit all day and just worked out real fucking hard? No. Motherfucker didn't eat shit besides white rice, grilled chicken with fucking Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce for years. Years. There's a reason there's like science is this kind of shit. Like it's based on how your body reacts. Your body burns shit different than my body burns shit. Like we talked about today. My older brother did I think it was a hair follicle test where it kind of gives you a rough layout of like what your body reacts to well. And he found like 4 or 5 different fruit groups where like his body doesn't react to it well. And it makes him
What do
feel
you mean by it doesn't react to it?
Yeah.
well?
it makes him feel
curious on
he's
that,
like, it makes him feel bloated. He has a hard time digesting shit. Like it gives him fucking hardcore stomach cramps or like almost like an allergy test, but with like food groups that he can take in that he feels comfortable taking in.
Yeah, I've heard people taking those tests.
Are you eating any dairy?
No, because I'm
Eat lots of butter.
Yeah,
You
butter.
don't do
I
You
do
need to eat
butter,
cheese, too.
Grass-fed butter, and I was doing cheese for a minute, raw cheese, because in
what's
general
raw-
I'm
what's raw
lactose
cheese?
intolerant. Huh?
What's raw cheese?
Raw cheese, unpasteurized cheese.
That's all
Oh, no, I
natural
was actually
stuff.
curious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know what that.
I'd
is.
never heard of raw cheese before.
I don't do a
Famunda-
lot of
Famunda
cheese because
cheese?
my stomach.
Yes.
Famunda?
Okay. Are you guys 12?
A little
So what's
bit.
crazy is,
God damn it!
is that like me, even if I eat like a cheeseburger, like I would have the shits. If I
Yeah.
eat a cheeseburger, I have a shits. And then I was telling Chuck, like, I was reading about raw cheese that's unpasteurized. So I bought some of that, and I was putting raw cheese on my burger patties, and my fucking stomach was fine.
But the
I would-
cheeseburger, it wasn't
Like,
just the
do-
cheese on
you
cheeseburger.
don't
It's probably
attrib-
the shitty meat from the cheeseburger too. Like a
No,
McDonald's cheeseburger.
It was dairy.
That's fair. But
Yeah.
here's the other thing. Like you don't. I forgot what I was going to say.
Good
I
work.
lost my
Good
train
work.
of thought.
We'll
Raul's trying,
We'll
though.
circle
He's
back to
trying
this.
now.
We'll circle,
Dude, I love it. I
We'll
love it.
circle
But
back to
like
this
I
next
said,
week,
health
next
is
time.
different than
Yeah.
aesthetics.
next time we do this, set up a fucking appointment for your blood work
Yeah, we're-
and go get your blood work set up, and then bring in the results. And
We could all do it. I'm down.
That's what I said. We should all do it and
I'm
just
down.
see. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can go to
compare.
Quest Lab
This is-
online and we
this
can,
is
we can
peak
schedule a
male
blood test.
performance right here. So I don't know what you guys are going to be looking towards, but
we're looking towards this.
this is nothing but diesel right here, big guy. I run clean and green, baby.
This is high octane. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Your E85 over here.
Fucking 97.
But no, I mean, seriously, the gym is the hardest part. I can't talk any shit because I haven't been able to get back in the gym in like 3 fucking years.
Yeah, and this is-
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
It's because
That's
you
cool.
can't touch a dumbbell without fucking hand
That's not
sanitizing.
it, dude. I always wear gloves.
No, yeah, this has been the longest
nothing-
stint that I've been in the gym. Because obviously, I'm going. My son now. He's going next year. He's going to high school, so he's going to be playing football in high school. So, I've been hitting the gym solid 5-6 days a week already for 2.5 months.
Who's writing your program? Are you just looking online?
Yeah, just looking online.
You
I'm-
talk to this fool. Actually, I could show you some stuff. When I had a nutritionist and I had a lady write my program, I screenshotted all of them, so I have all of them. I can give them to you.
Honestly,
They're pretty cool.
if your goal
It's
is
good.
not to like be a super muscular guy, but it's just to burn
No,
weight, as
yeah.
long as you're active for 45 minutes a day, solid.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
doing the push pull legs. So I work out every body part twice a week. But yeah,
Every body part twice a week. So
Yeah.
you do chest twice a week.
yeah.
How many sets?
I usually do like 3 sets,
Of
maybe
12?
4. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It depends because like I have a 4-day split because I do like powerlifting / strongman shit. So
You
to
haven't done that shit in forever, bro.
getting back into it.
Don't
I'm
be
trying.
lying.
I'm trying, dude.
And that's
What
just
do you-
getting out of bed.
I'm back to deadlifting. Back to deadlifting 405 for sets of 8,
Are you 300 again? 295? You said
295. I just came down from 310.
you were at 310.
Like a month
Actually,
ago.
yeah.
It's thick boy, thickums,
We're not going.
I work out too, guys.
Yeah.
dude.
Just
Carrying this
kidding.
You been on the pellet?
Carrying
on the
this
Peloton?
company
I have
on your
not, but-
shoulders, bro.
I want to get back on the Peloton. That's my workout. I like to ride.
Let's ride. Yeah.
Jesus, you're
love
loud, man. What is?
All right.
No more drinks for him.
He had one.
literally one drink.
Okay, no drinks.
It's
for
been a
him.
long day. It's been a long
It's been
day.
a long day. I'm tired. I've had
What are we on?
I'm
like,
tired.
way
11?
too much.
What?
Are we on like hour 11 of our day today?
Yeah,
you
pretty
guys-
much. Yeah.
I got up at the same time as you. I just didn't get to the shoot. At the same
Yeah, he
time
got
as you.
up at the same time and then took a 30-minute shit.
No, I don't shit in the morning.
Oh,
Uh,
pardon me.
You
Sorry.
don't?
I was up at 7.
Shitting in
I
the
was
morning
up-
is for peasants, Chuck. Knock it off.
I don't think I've ever in my life.
I was up at 7:03. I was up at 7:03 this morning.
That's nice.
Me too.
Yeah,
I think you sent me something
I
on
was-
Instagram this morning.
I was at the shop
I
at
did.
7, but that's cool.
I know. I mean, you did a great job. I said it's been a long day.
So did
for
you today.
man.
We had a great couple videos
Fuck
today.
you.
We had a great couple videos
Hey,
today.
since we're ending this video on diets, I want to know in the comments if you guys are dieting, what kind of diet are you doing? Obviously, we're not shit talking, but we just want to know what kind of diet are you doing? Are you doing the vegan? Are you doing paleo? Are you doing keto? Are you doing carnivore? Are you doing
What's your meal prep?
yeah?
What's
your-
just like a clean lifestyle? Like, what's wrong with like? I mean, because diets run their course typically, right? You get bummed out by it.
Like
things
you always say,
that.
it, how like the longevity of something.
I've been
like
doing
that.
meal prep for over 10 years now, and yes, I don't cook my own food.
I could say he has
I
been doing
have
that.
10 years, and it's just clean food. I
Not,
eat
not
that
the,
food
not the
for,
same one, but you've switched a couple
Yeah,
times.
I had to because
Yeah.
like they closed. Prep by Bet closed. Domino's Kitchen closed. Now I'm with Fat Meals OC.
Choo!
Fat,
Me
he's
too.
super
That's
cool
my
dude.
first order in,
Actually,
dude.
yeah, all three of us are like they're small meals and they're good, but like they're clean. I know I'm eating pretty clean food. I know it's not heavy in sugar, not heavy in salt, stuff like that. I mean, fuck. There's even days when I'm like, I'm feeling good today. Put a little bit of salt on there, right? Because I just
I almost
do
put
it.
some soy sauce on mine today.
That's fair, you know. Like
What's interesting too is that like there is actually like Stan Efferding does the vertical diet, and there actually is a study saying that like certain amounts of sodiums are actually
yeah,
productive
100
for
even
your
Rogan
body.
Rogan says that actually
Yeah.
too.
Like, if you do research into
this
Stan
stuff.
Efferding, he's been a bodybuilder and a powerlifter for many years. He actually got a pretty cool diet, and sodium's actually like his cornerstone that he kind of builds his diet off of, which is pretty funny to be
Yeah, it's interesting.
so left to right compared to other diets where like, oh, sodium will kill you, and
I'm down for that. I love salt.
yeah,
dude,
you do.
look at get
I
vertical.
mean, I get what you're saying though. Like, not every diet's gonna work for every single person or
Yeah.
or way of eating.
That's
right?
why there's so many. If there was one perfect one, everyone would.
I don't
use
know
that
if I
one.
totally agree with that. I feel like there's so many because everybody's looking for a fucking shortcut.
But we talked about it today too.
The
actually.
shortcut is just you have to eat cleaner. I eat more plain foods with less sauce,
Yeah.
less dressing, less all that stuff because like
Less flavor.
less flavor because
Who needs
because
flavor,
if
dog?
not I was
I
up
do.
like 15 to 20 pounds heavier when my meal prep when the last company closed before I got the new company, and I put on weight like that. Like I carry weight in my stomach, it's very apparent. Like I put on weight quick, so I have to eat clean. But like that's what I was saying for you. I'm not talking shit, dude. I literally love what you're doing, and if you're happy, that's cool. But it's just like I feel like the body needs more nutrients than just fucking meat.
Yeah, but also remember too, like I'm trying it out. I'm not saying, oh, this is my lifestyle. Like I'm trying it. I'm trying it out, seeing how my stomach feels.
Yeah,
seeing
I'm
how-
sorry.
Try
I'm
the AG
super-
one might be work good, dude.
I'm
Because
super-
I'm really
super
been
curious.
relying on it for a
Yeah.
while. It's not cheap, right? It's $100 a month, but it makes me feel better, and that's kind of what is good. I get all my vitamins, 436% of vitamin C. I get my my magnesium, which I need because I have some internal issues that I have to go to the doctor for every year. So the magnesium, 136% of my zinc every day. It's all the vitamins plus all the greens too, which is cool. So anyway, but like yeah.
Cool. All right, boys. This has been fun.
Anything else?
Yeah, we are.
That's it. We're done.
As long as Sam doesn't get loud anymore. I'm just fucking around.
This morning,
It's funny because I'm the
got
FUD,
we
and
got
they called
to the,
you the
We
FUD.
got to the range, and he's like, "Fucking Sam with so much goddamn fucking energy today. How much coffee did you have today?" And I was like, "So you're pissed if I bombed, and you're pissed if I'm stoked."
You did have a lot of energy.
I
this
did have a lot of
morning.
energy today. I was.
How many monsters did you have?
I
Red Bulls?
had 2 rock stars on the way to the way to the range.
That's at like 7 in the morning.
A Red Bull at the
2
range
on the way to the range?
and a rock star on the way home.
Are you
Okay, that's-
fucking worse than Dan?
That's
much.
terrible.
Yeah, my
You're
heart's-
talking to him about his cholesterol, his
Hey,
heart.
I'm not over here saying I'm fucking
Yeah,
Mr.
how's that?
Carnivore.
How's
Jesus.
that nutrition fucking?
Shit, if I know.
So that was the one thing when I started
still
my
live heavy,
diet with
cuz.
him last year June. I haven't had an energy drink since last year June. I just
But you were addicted.
I was addicted. I was
you
doing
like them? What'd you
two
do?
a day.
Monster?
I did Monster 2 a day, the sugar-free ones, and I went to literally when we started our diet in June.
Moderation.
Cold
I tell
turkey.
this to
It
everyone.
probably made you feel better though, huh?
Yeah, and now I just maybe have like just a little cup of our coffees in the morning, just one, and like I'm satisfied. Like cool.
Moderation.
my
That's
coffee.
what a lot of people struggle with is moderation.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Because I could
Yeah.
have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever.
We talked about it a little bit today too. Like I have the issue like for work here, right? If we're just fucking jamming all day, I won't eat my first meal until like 3 p.m. and then I'll have so much food that I don't eat for the rest of the day. And then
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's not good.
it's just not
That's
great.
terrible
And it
for your
fucks up
body.
my body. And the next day I feel like shit. So like this is why we're doing that. I'm doing the meals
Meal
from
preps.
the fat,
fat
meals.
meals.
You got your meals on Sunday. How's it been going?
I'm getting the meals this Sunday.
Oh, you're getting the meals this
Yeah.
Sunday.
I
You're
had 2
getting the-
today.
Oh, did you? You already
did.
got yours?
I picked mine up on Sunday. Or Aaron picked them up on Sunday.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Fat Meals 06.
They're
I
good.
told him, I was
They're
like, dude, I
They're
was like,
good. They're
I'm
small
not mad at them.
portions.
They're small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I told him,
gotta eat
I
more
told
of
him
'em.
dealer's choice. I was like, just give me 25 whatever you think I'd like.
Oh, that's
He's
cool.
like,
You did
okay.
the random pick.
Yeah, I was like, just
It's
give
cool
me
because
just make sure I
Fat
have 5
doesn't run
breakfasts.
his Instagram
Uh-huh.
because I started
He
texting him
doesn't?
and stuff. He doesn't.
So who
He hops in sometimes, but I don't know. He has his employees that run it. But if you need to talk to him, I can give you his phone number. I can link him up. He'll be back in 10 days. He came. in
What's
and bought
better,
a
the
box of
rice or the
tea.
chow mein?
I haven't had the chow mein.
What's
I
better
did-
for you?
I would say the rice.
Probably rice.
Yeah.
Chow mein,
I
chow mein's got a
love
little
chow
more.
mein.
Chow mein's got a little more shit in it.
My
you know
buddy
what
chow
I'm saying?
mein.
Chow mein.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
this has been fun. We're already
Oh, shit, sorry.
we're up there. So
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
what happened again, sir?
yeah, next week, stand by. We're hoping to lock in Matt
We never
Barkley.
got to the questions.
There was only 2 on there.
Okay.
One of them was from
Well, fuck
Lee,
you guys.
and he said, "Which one of the 2 from Tats and Gas podcast do we like more?"
Lee, he's quieter.
Alex is cool.
Alex is cooler. He did our tattoos. Lee is.
I like them both equally.
I'm not going to pick.
I like them
I'm
both
not
equally.
going to pick.
I'm gonna.
I
pick.
mean, I think
I was
for
gonna
sure
say
gonna
thank
pick.
you to Lee. He shouted me out on his last podcast. He said Chuck for Cerakote.
What?
yeah.
Thank
I
you,
think
Lee.
They might go by they them, so I would say both you guys.
Whoa, they're gonna fuck you up for that one, dude. They are gonna
Sure.
fuck you. Those are fighting words.
We'll see if they listen
Actually,
to
I
this
will be
podcast.
on their podcast this Sunday.
Ah,
Oh,
perfect.
that's right. Huh?
Yeah. I'll be on their podcast this Sunday. And then the other one was, where did Tristan go?
Chachi.
We shot him to the moon. He's just living up there. right
Chachi's
now.
living his best life.
in orbit?
I still talk to Chachi. He's
Currently in
doing
orbit.
good.
Yeah.
Just
So yeah, hopefully
Not-
next
not
week
here.
we
not here, yeah.
we
Yeah,
lock
thanks.
in Matt Barkley, quarterback NFL. So we're hoping
Go Birds.
Yeah,
Go
we're
Bills.
Hoping we
Birds.
get that done. But Yeah, good episode, boys. We're back.
Boys are back.
Boys are back.
Yeah, good times.
Woo!
Sam,
Peace
don't
out,
be too loud.
everybody.
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay,
What
bye.
happened again, sir?